Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We have our MJH High-resolution model God Gundam, and together with the MG God Gundam from Bandai, we're having a very quick comparison. Take a look at that. It's very different in size, very different in detail. I like the MJH when it comes to the design. It's definitely the bootleg of the Hirm version from Bandai, and it looks really fantastic. Now, the MJH God Gundam is amazing, but not perfect. I love the plastic quality, the color separation, but right now, if you can see, some things are already starting to fall off. It is amazing when it comes to the design and the detail, the amount of detail, and the parts and the plastic feel just really is great. There is just some issues like the fittings and the tightness and the movement. Now, it's very articulated, but once you start moving things, it falls apart, especially that skirt section right there, and you have to just really strengthen that ball joint. And some of the gimmicks, like the one in the chest, it doesn't really go through all the way. It doesn't expose the chest. The shoulder Vulcans are okay, but if you try to remove that white piece or try to lift that up, it sometimes falls off. Now, if we remove the core lander, you could see a very beautiful back section of the MJH God Gundam. But again, that skirt section right there, as you can see, some of it is already loose down at the leg part. The leg part and the skirt section are really loose. The core lander is really amazing. I like the quality on this thing. I like the color separation. I like that green clear plastic. And going back to the mobile suit itself, you definitely enjoyed that ab crunch. So the ab crunch is fantastic. It can do a lot of poses, but the head, though, is a little bit of an issue because I had a really hard time squeezing those two parts together, and there seems to be a seam line. Now, comparing it to the hands of the Master Grade Bandai version, the Master Grade looks really plain now that you have that. But what I love about the Bandai one is definitely the gimmicks are working. Not all of the gimmicks work on the MJH. My Master Grade right here is pretty old, and I can't really seem to get rid or try to disconnect the core lander. Now, the good thing about the MJH version, though, it's very articulate, and you could do tons of poses, and very dynamic, very striking poses right here. I love it. It's just really cool looking. Some of the things that I also enjoyed would be the rainbow halo that makes the God Gundam looks fantastic. You have articulated fingers and hands, and along with a beam sword, you have an assortment of different fingers that you could use. You got the glowing fingers. You could recreate the Sekihaten Kyoken, and of course you have a lot of movement when it comes to these sections, such as the legs. You can make really amazing dynamic poses. Let's move on to the things that I like. The MJH God Gundam has a fantastic color separation. It's amazing when it comes to posability. The quality of the plastic is just really good, and the assortment of accessories keeps this kit really fun. Now let's talk about the things that suck. Well, this kit is not all praises, because as much as I like it, it's very loose and things just fall off. And with that, we're giving the God Gundam an 8 out of 10 score. And that's pretty much all the time that we have. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. We would really appreciate it if you give us a like, hit on the bell notification. Thank you for all your subscriptions. Now remember, folks, till all in one, peace out, rock and roll, bye.